Well, good day and I love you, and welcome to Wednesday, January 30th. Oh my goodness. Can you feel the difference in the energy? Can you feel the change since you woke up today? We had a new moon at about 7:35, I think, Eastern time this rising, excuse me. And this is the kickoff of the new. Uranus goes direct tomorrow, and we will literally be in a brand new Earth. Now that Pluto has shifted into Aquarius, and I know when I'm saying this, some of you guys are like, what are you talking about? But there are periods of evolution through the Earth herself. The Earth is a living, conscious planet. She is the free will garden for evolution in our universe. Souls in our entire universe come and put on skin and come to Earth. And then in our skin suit, we get to feel the dynamics and the experiences that we contracted with spirit to evolve our own personal soul. Because when we're on the other side, connected to source in our entirety, spiritually, energetically, and vibrationally, without the contrast of the physical body, there is no contrast. So there is no pain, there is no yearning, there is no... It's not static and stagnant, but it's not the same growth as coming to Earth to feel the contrast. That's the beauty of the duality on Earth and of the polarity on Earth, of these things that can cause problems. I will say, not problems, let's say tension, an issue, when we don't understand that we come here to experience the swinging pendulum from one side to the other, and then ideally through our experiences and our circumstances to find balance. To not be one way over here or one way over here. I will give you a classic example that's often used by current earthers. A narcissist and an empath. Truly there is no such thing. There is the root chakra in balance or way out of whack. When the root chakra is way out of whack on this way, and we are only concerned with our own wants and needs, not in touch with our conscious spiritual connection, and not aware of our source and surroundings, we may appear what would be called so solely focused that we would call it narcissistic. If we are so connected to our feelings and our wants and our needs, but we have not grounded our energy in stability, if we have not evolved our own soul enough to get, the word that came to mind was, you might think, greedy, to get focused, so focused on what we need, then we are likely to be wishy-washy and to be subject to the needs of others, and then calling ourselves empathic and saying, I'm so high feeling, I'm so empathic that these other people take advantage of me and I drain my battery. Well, that's not very beneficial, is it? And it's funny because one will call the other and one will call the other, and yet what we come here for is to find the middle ground. There's no such thing as an empathic human. Humans are empathic. That's like saying that human has lungs. That human can breathe. We can all get out of whack with any chakra system, with any belief, with any balance, and then we will exercise our beliefs and our behaviors in the polarity and the duality available. Pretty cool, huh? And so when we come here, all of this learning and living and loving is divine. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. We're never wrong. We're just growing. And if we're doing it well, then we're learning that we might not want to repeat some of our circumstances. And some of them we do want to. We're learning that some of our beliefs are really beneficial. They contribute and begat healthy behavior. And then we're learning some of them are not. Some of them are not healthy. Some of these beliefs are purgatorial. They hold me prisoner. They keep me thinking that you don't like me, that I'm not good enough, that I don't have worthy gifts. And none of that can even be true, because we are all sovereign souls, connected to the Most High, unique and individual, coming to burn in our own spark of the almighty flame, so that we can do honor to the almighty plan of expansion and evolution. Wow. How grateful are you to be here at this time on earth? I'm so excited. I want to pull a universe card for us. And I just wanted to share that today. Today is the day to spend some quiet time in meditation, consciously seeding this new moon, deciding what you want more of and what you don't want more of, and then creating an imaginary picture in your mind and in your heart where you see what that feels like, what that looks like. What does that be like? Go through all of the emotions and the senses in your mind, in your imaginary picture. There it is. Love it when that happens. And then you will be able to consciously seed this beautiful moon. We pulled the 10 of air. The process of individuation leads to becoming oneself by stepping away from the external forces that we believe define us, to becoming an independent being who recognizes and embraces their own uniqueness and individuality. I can't cry because my lungs are still healing. This sickness came at a divine time to let that which is no longer needed within me die. I am so grateful. It is about removing the mask we present to the public so that we are liked and respected and accepted. The face we fear so we fit in and belong. No longer are our public face and private life very different. We present our face to the world, and if it is not liked, then so be it. If it makes us a black sheep and a flock of white sheep, then so be it. We would rather be honest and accepted by the few than to be what family or society expects. Individuation is being who we are meant to be, as opposed to being the person society tells us we should be. It is breaking free from caring about what people think of us, because we love who we are and what we do with our life. We are free, liberated, because we are not bound by another's opinions of us or our actions, the constraints of society, or the impediments of our past. It is integrating consciousness, conscious and unconscious, soul and shadow, the masculine and the feminine, and creating a whole where the self resides at the center. This makes me so emotional because this is what I've been telling you. Aren't these the words I've been using, saying this is what's going on Earth right now? We're rebirthing with this new moon, and it's so beautiful. No longer does duality separate and divide. All is in harmony and working in unison. You are you, whole, complete, and ever evolving. And that evolution is not a linear process. It is a circumambulatory process. Never heard this word. Circumambulatory process of viewing the self and seeing it from multiple perspectives, and accepting and integrating all of the facets and the aspects of the whole. No aspect is ugly or beautiful, none gone or bad, none better or worse. Each has its place and purpose as part of the beautiful whole. To individuate is to understand paradox and accept that you are one. You are human. To be a whole and complete human is to be paradoxal. I think that's what I was just saying. To individuate is to see, to know your potential, and to step forward into the unknown and meet it. You are willing to step away from all that you were so that you may become all that you choose to be. In this process, your perception is altered forever. You are forever transformed. No more are you willing to embrace old paradigms that limit and restrict and expose a belief that says you should not or cannot. You move forward into the great mystery with confidence, knowing that even while life offers conflict and chaos, when we remain at the center, we have peace. When the 10 of air appears in your reading, it represents a time in our life when we have chosen to step free of a mask and wear only one face in private and public. No longer do we hide our thoughts, our beliefs, or feelings in order to be accepted, liked, or respected. We have turned our back on expectation, on convention, on mediocrity, on normalcy, to embrace and accept who we are and stand tall and proud. It is time to separate yourself from the herd and to walk through on your own path. Step through the doorway and begin a life where new paradigms replace the old, and you are free to be the best you can be. Instead of the you society tells you you must be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oneness is my true nature. Yeah, it be. Thank you for being here. I love you more than I have words for. I'm grateful to be with you today.